We have a microphone epidemic.
I just don't understand what pregnant people is referring to.
Drag queens read to kids. It's why do they even want to read to kids?
Do you think traditional families are under attack?
Absolutely.
That might be a little bit snarky coming from someone who has a microphone clipped to their chest. I'm Dr. Shauna, a PhD who does hot takes with citations, and today we're talking about moral entrepreneurs. You can probably think of a couple examples of people who are not happy with the idea that their opinions are just opinions. Just because they have thoughts on an issue doesn't necessarily mean that they have any sort of expertise. And those same people will often try to turn their opinions that are rooted in kind of negative emotions into public policy. Sociologist Howard Becker refers to this group of people as moral entrepreneurs. He describes this concept as people or groups who campaign to create and enforce rules in order to restrict behavior or even people that they would define as deviant. They usually revolve around panics. So book bans, anti-trans bathroom panic, anti-corn bills or panic, satanic panic. Basically, anytime you think of the word panic, unless it's like manic panic, but there was recently that video that I did that kind of, pointed out that some people do in fact have a problem with people who color their hair. I digress. These panics often fall back on the rhetoric of think of the children. An important nuance to this concept is that often people who are moral entrepreneurs aren't going to say, well, I just don't like them. I just don't like that. They position it as a threat. And in that rhetorical move, they're really kind of worming into the space there where people who may have inexperience with certain groups of people feel discomfort at things that they don't know, shift that into experiencing that discomfort as danger and fear. And it also turns the difference of marginalized people into an inherent deviance. All of us have a responsibility to kind of perk up our ears when we hear someone say that phrase of like, I'm just worried about society. I just have concerns, because they know they don't have power without support.